Oh,
So Russell Circus was pretty cool. Thanks for the heads up on that.
Hey, man. That's everything I do, man.
It's Saturday night.
What do I know?
10:30-ish. And it is time for Wrestling Talk and Randomness with your hosts, Hank312.
That's me.
And Incidental Nerd.
My man's over there.
How's it going, peoples?
Bro, it's going.
We are coming to you live from the Nerd Cave following a week of a tremendous amount of wrestling.
So much wrestling.
This man went to 52 wrestling shows in the matter of 10 days.
I'm so wrestling.
I mean, we didn't come to you last week. We missed last week because you were at a wrestling
I
show.
was wrestling.
You started off, was it last Thursday?
I think so. I don't even know.
You were last Thursday. And then Friday you were at Freelance.
Yep.
Then Saturday.
No, what Friday? Thursday I was at the Cubs game.
Okay, so Friday started. Friday started with Freelance.
Yes.
Saturday, the two of us and the crew, squad,
Good squad.
was at NXT Takeover.
Yeah.
Great fucking show. We'll definitely get to that.
Sure.
Then we had Backlash on Sunday, which neither of us went to.
But it was Jim Ross.
We did go to Jim Ross.
Little JR.
With special guests.
CJ,
Billy
what's up,
Corrigan, Gail Kim, Chef Robert Irvine.
Bobby Flay. Or some chef, Bobby Flay. I don't know. That was cool.
That was awesome.
I enjoyed it.
And then
Jeremy
there was
Borish.
Yeah, Jeremy Borash, who I really can't stand right now, but that's TNA, man. They're just fucking the angle that they're working with him and Josh Matthews.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm sorry, but if you're gonna have a wrestling show that revolves around your two fucking announcers having beef, I don't like that too much.
I got you. What up, Strange Life? What up, CJ over on Facebook? What? Thanks for joining us. I just saw myself almost break my neck on right here.
With a broken freaking neck.
Yeah.
Still would have done this show.
Yeah. So, I mean, I got a good nap in before this. I got my coffee. How you doing? You know. Like
how you doing?
Like a nice little Goomba.
We get one of them there coffees over there.
Hey, how you doing? You broad in the window. Let me get one of them coffee things, huh? So, yeah. We've done a lot of wrestling. Right before the pre-show fist fight, we're talking about.
I forgot Saturday you hit up Evolve. You did 2 shows in one day.
I did. I'm hardcore. Yeah.
I wouldn't say all that, but.
Oh man, it was crazy. No. And then this Thursday I went to AAW. Saw Juventud Guerrera for the first time ever live.
There you go.
That was cool. I was supposed to go last night to.
Oh, you didn't go to?
No, I really, really wanted to go, but little side note, looks like Grandpa's not doing too hot over in Ecuador, so I was just there with Mom and stuff. It's cool, you know. He's a fighter. He's gonna be all right, hopefully. If not, it is what it is. But my streak of wrestling shows ended there.
All right, but you had a good week.
Oh, I mean, I had a good week. You know what we told. You know, just a few of us were talking about how. It's crazy how the one show with AJ Styles and Nakamura on it was like the least interesting show I wanted to be on. Wanted to go to. We had the opportunity to go to Backlash.
For sure. I mean, it was not a sold out show.
It wasn't.
Nakamura and AJ are two of the, maybe top 5, top 10 wrestlers in the world.
No doubt.
And when the opportunity came to be at TakeOver, I jumped at it.
Oh yeah.
And there was all sorts of opportunities to be at Backlash, and it was like,
I was like, do I really want to go through the hassle of parking and sitting in those little seats?
Bruh.
We got closer than ever.
Man, I love you, bro. But
closer than
holy moly!
Hey man, you chose to swing between me and Peck.
And then it was Lou instead of Peck.
Yes.
Which Lou is slightly bigger than Peck.
Yes.
So I was just like,
You were so
we
comfortable.
Were so cozy.
We were just keeping you protected.
Let me tell you something.
We don't want those big bad beach balls to get you triggered.
let me freaking tell you something.
You tell me something.
I've been to a lot of stadiums.
Yes.
All over this country.
Oh man.
Here's a little tip the next time somebody's building a freaking stadium, you want to have people come to your stadium and enjoy themselves? How about making the seats just a skosh bigger? Just a skosh. Maybe like 6 to 8 inches at least.
That's blasphemy. You know how much money they'd lose?
Oh, fuck losing money. How about comfort? Because you know what, dude? I'm not going back to the Allstate Arena for like a year.
Boom.
That place, I love it. It's a wrestling cathedral.
It is.
But I fucking hate it because it's uncomfortable as all fucking hell.
It is. Strange Life even hits us with an amen. Because, man.
Even for small people, it's uncomfortable.
100%.
It's bullshit that look. Our tickets were $70 a piece. And you know what? I'm a fucking working class man. I know you're a working Joe. $70 is a lot to come out of my pocket to buy fucking a foot and a half of fucking bench. That's bullshit. Anyways, that's just my little...
Maybe the Allstate gets yourself of the week. Who knows? But
who knows?
Who could it be?
Who?
I don't know. But I was gonna say in the pre-show fish fight, we're talking about Wrestle Circus.
Yes, sir.
So that's one of the promotions. I guess it's similar to AEW. They get the same talents pretty much. They get a few extra different people, probably local Texas people.
Sure.
But they've come onto the scene this year, and they've been pretty cool. Like I've seen their shows. I love their merch. It looks pretty cool, and it was a good show.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if anybody else was watching it, but right on, was it WrestlingCircus.com?
Yeah.
They had, their show was just streaming live.
Yeah, so that's the first time they did it, I guess, with their since they're still newer and I guess trying to get their name out there, which their name has grown pretty quickly. They kind of threw out a tweet out there like, if we get 2,000 retweets, we'll stream the show live for free.
Nice.
It's like we rather have, we need more eyes on the product than buys at the moment. They got their 2,000 retweets. People, I mean, I saw my timeline was people just retweeting, yo, free show.
And not only that, like this is the first time I've heard of them, the Wrestling Circus.
Yeah.
But I checked my Twitter, like when I went to tweet out saying, hey guys, we're gonna be going live in a little while, lit up. It was all fucking Wrestling Circus, all over the place, and it was other wrestlers talking about it.
Right.
Because I follow a ton of different wrestlers, just fans, people that were at the show. Everything. It was. I mean, it was probably fucking. What do they call it? What do the kids call it these days? Trending.
It's trending on Twitter. It was lit.
Hey, Nick C. He says in Australia, where I live, we have 100,000 people can get in.
Damn.
It's very nice.
That's gotta be really tight, also. But Australia's healthier than America.
Yeah. They live by the sea. They eat a lot of fish.
Live by the sea. Eat lots of fish. Showtime, what up? I mean, I could say Cody, but
What do we got here?
We've got a couple OGs.
We got Mr. Showtime.
We got a Strange Life.
Oh! It's like, holy crap!
Dude.
Showtime, where the have you been?
What's up, buddy?
We haven't seen you in a while.
He was here last week.
You forget about us?
I guess. But he's back, baby. Maybe Saturday's work for him.
He's back!
Better
than ever!
CJ says, Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, match of the year.
Oh.
Early candidate.
Yeah.
Working most Fridays. Okay.
I gotta tell you, being there.
Squeak, squeak. My man.
That place was off the chains.
It was.
Oh my god. And it was just, what a phenomenal match. The back and forth, I mean, I didn't even, and I'm a Bates fan, but I didn't even care that the title changed.
No, man, it was awesome.
And it was a Dunn crowd. It was a huge Dunn crowd.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
But man, it was really, really fun match. I went back and watched it on the network. I don't know if you did. I loved hearing Jim Ross call that match.
I need to do that. I haven't done it
yet.
Yeah,
it was. And then just watching those two kids work, from their professional angles, on the network. What a fun match. The crowd loved it, and it was. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, it was definitely the match of the weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, you watched a lot of wrestling, live wrestling this week. Was it the match of the week?
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Like, out of all the shows I went to this week, Dunn and Bates definitely. Yeah, Tyler. Yeah, that's their names. Pete Dunn, Tyler Bates. They definitely had the match of the week. I mean, the other one was look out for. Apparently, they do this a lot. Keith Lee, Donovan Dijak. Holy shit, those guys just go. So it was great.
I just got my first taste of Keith Lee.
Keith Lee.
This evening, watching him on Wrestling Circus with John Morrison, who's I've always felt is a good worker. He's not for me.
I got you. What up, Fish?
But they had a great match.
For sure.
They had a great match, and God, I thought they broke the ring like 3 times.
Yeah.
Because Keith Lee is a big dude. He's a big dude. I
was saying in a pre-show fist fight, out of all the wrestlers I see all the time here, the shows we go to, he's the only legitimate wrestler that I think is intimidating because he's just such a big guy. It's like, how do you hurt him when you hit him?
I don't know.
Because he's a big dude. But yeah. Strange Dive hits us with Omega Okada number 1 and Bate Dunn number 2. That's fair. That's definitely fair.
Yeah.
Fish. Yeah, man, we're on a Saturday. I was supposed to be at some wrestling last night. And, we couldn't leave you guys alone for too long. We got a lot of wrestling to catch up on.
That's right.
We've had a few title changes. The Maharaja is now the champ.
Ginger the Hall.
It's a Ginderella story, baby. It is going down.
I enjoyed that celebration.
I showed my nephew a screenshot of Jinder holding up the belt. He's like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" I'm like, "Yes." He goes, "That's kind of awesome, right?" I was like, "It is. It really is." He's like, "Cool." He goes, "I can't believe Jinder the Hall's the champ." I'm like, "Yep." I'm like, it's Jinder, right? He's like, "Yeah, but
And I don't know.
Same here, Fish. I love Ginger being the champ.
It seemed like the Chicago crowd really was all for it.
They were.
Although, I will have to say, I was a little disappointed in some of the stuff that I saw out of the internet wrestling community.
Yes.
I saw some really racist stuff out there.
Let me tell you the biggest racist stuff I've seen, or ignorant. Let's just call it ignorance. One, Jinder winning and having the nameplates like a Dunkin' Donuts or a 7-Eleven. Like, dude, you're fucking idiots. Like, grow up.
Yes.
I mentioned that to someone and they're like, "Oh, it's just comedy," or it's like,
that's
stupid. It's ignorance.
It is ignorant.
It's like, fucking a brown Hispanic person put some fucking rice and beans. I don't know, or just whatever.
It's a taco and a sombrero.
Yeah, exactly. It's ignorant.
I want taco.
And then I saw people I didn't even know, just like a random wrestling group, people talking about how terrible the Velveteen Dream thing is. Like, he's a sissy. Like, he's like, a fag isn't gonna get over. It's like, come on, man. Like, people are stupid.
Unfortunately,
there are already
I didn't see that
gay
stuff.
wrestlers.
Yeah, and he's like,
and they're over.
Yeah, he's like, it's so stupid, that'll never work, he'll never go. I was like, the Chicago crowd was all into it. And then, like, other than the fact that they had a really good local Chicago wrestler there, Robert Anthony.
Yeah.
I mean, but other than that, like, I think people enjoyed it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Patrick.
And you know what? One of the greatest. I mean, Mach is way up here.
Yeah.
And Patrick is around here. But
that
elbow drop was legit.
Absolutely.
And just watching it live, homie got air. It was ridiculous.
No, that was a legit drop.
Patrick, as in the one from the
NXT.
Yeah. The one from Tough Enough.
Tough Enough. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's the Velveteen Dream.
Well, we saw the gimmick already. He debuted it on NXT with the
Prince.
the Prince.
Yeah,
type
he's
Prince.
Yeah.
What my favorite comment of someone like defending the whole Velveteen Dream thing is like, I just love it because it pisses off all the stupid rednecks. It's like, and who uses the word sissy anymore? Is it just the 80s?
Seriously.
So,
Nick C says, "Do you think CM Punk will take the money and come back?" I don't.
No.
He was offered $1 million. In case people don't know, he was offered $1 million to go wrestle a tournament in Europe.
Yeah, like 128-man tournament, some shit like that.
Yeah. No, even bigger than that. It's a huge tournament. Huge tournament. That's like, I think it's over the course of like 6 weeks or something like that.
Jeez.
But no. I mean, even no. $1 million, I don't think is going to get him
No,
out of...
Punk's not doing it, man. I don't know if you guys watch MTV. He's on MTV.
Unfortunately.
Have you been watching? I watched it.
I watched the first 2 episodes.
Okay, so guilty pleasure, not even a guilty pleasure. I enjoy watching the challenges. They're just fun to me, and I've seen who the guy Bananas that Punk got into it. He's a douche. Well, he tries to portray like a heel.
Yeah.
Like he tweets out like years before. He's like, "Oh, I'm just a heel on TV." So he tried going in on Punk, and like he's a nobody.
And he called Punk a nobody.
Yeah.
And he told him, "Oh, you failed in wrestling, and now you're gonna fail here." I'm like, how did CM Punk fail in wrestling?
Legit.
I'm like, I wanted to like find this guy on Twitter and tear him a new one, but then I was like, no, it's not even worth it.
No, it's not. And
what's up, Justin? How you doing?
Justin, what's up, buddy? It was funny because this guy Bananas, he kept tweeting out at Punk, and like Punk Zero responded. And people were just giving a shit like, dude, you're trying to get famous off him, and he's not giving you the time of day. Like, just give up already. He's like, oh, he's not responding because he's scared. He's CM bitch. You're like, shut up. Like,
nice try.
Oh, you're using your name CM Punk to try to be cool.
Like,
no, that's who he is.
Oh, Rocket here said Jinder Mahal went from jobbing to Rob Gronkowski to winning the WWE Championship in 2 months.
A land of opportunity, baby.
Yeah, if there's any comment that can be made, and I heard it by Jim Ross.
Mm-hmm.
I can kind of see what you're saying, and I think that's where some people have a problem with it.
For sure.
It's a matter of like it wasn't this kind of slow development of like, okay, this guy's getting some steam, he's getting some heat, and then throw him into the championship, whatever, the mix.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, when you're talking about at WrestleMania, he's in the finals with Mojo of the Andre thingy with the thingy thing. And yeah, Gronkowski and all that crap. But that doesn't mean he doesn't deserve where he is. The guy's been putting in the time for a long time.
Oh, no doubt.
And let's see what he does with the opportunity before we shit on him. That's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, I'm obviously the fact that it's fun to get behind, Jinder Mahal, and
it's so hard to call him Jinder.
It
because
is
of Ginger.
Exactly. I love calling him Ginger, but it's just fun to get behind it. I don't expect greatness out of this by no means, but maybe I'm just being a typical fan.
You're not expecting greatness out of the Maharaja?
I mean, I don't know. It could happen.
You know what Intern made a good point about his heel style. Is he's aggressive without yelling on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
He just...
Yeah.
It's so refreshing.
Yeah, except what cracks me up is he looks like he always looks like he's smelling something bad.
I love it.
He's like...
I love his nose. I love the way he looks.
Yeah, he's pretty smug, and I enjoy it. I definitely enjoy it.
Nixie says, do you think if Bray was still on SmackDown, do you think he would have won the title back?
It's possible.
Rocket said he's rated out of his mind. Apparently, he's been tested.
Yeah.
And that's...
Call me naive. I don't think he's roided. I mean, I've seen plenty of videos, and I mean, obviously, anyone can make a video, but of him just like getting the work done in the gym. I think I've shown that video of him, Braun, and I don't know. They went to go see that dude, C.T. Fletcher. Is that his name? The bodybuilding dude, and they just put in work.
No, I mean,
do you think Cena uses?
He's part-time now.
Okay.
So it's possible.
I'm just wondering, because I was like, for people that was saying that if you don't think that Cena does, then how could you think that Jinder? You know what I mean? There's just no way.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, Showtime says, and I have read where Jinder says he changed his diet completely, and he's in the gym 8 hours a day. Woof.
God bless.
Yeah,
I mean, for you.
You know what? Work.
Make your own opportunities.
Yeah.
I can only hope that one day this leads to a three-way match at SummerSlam featuring the three-man band.
Baby, that'd be awesome.
Because Galloway is back and better than ever.
He's coming.
Hell yeah. And Slater's been hanging around. Maybe they give him a little push. And
maybe he's a SmackDown champ for a while. Give him a rhino. Yeah. He's got kids. He needs a job.
He does. He's still a novelty act, but
For sure. Over on Facebook,
2 out of 3.
Over on Facebook, a lot of support for Jinder over here.
Awesome.
Fish wants Glenn says, I just hope Jinder can capitalize off this. We have a long, legit heel on our hands. He's a legit heel. You're absolutely right.
Absolutely.
And then Strange Life hits us with Jinder needs to call his finisher the Taj Mahal. Or the Taj Gibson. What? In turn like that. Boom. That's all that matters. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm done.
Alright. I think it's a little less smile.
Would it be racially motivated if he started calling himself the franchise?
I don't get it.
Because lots of Indian people get Dunkin' Donuts and 7-Elevens because they're franchises.
Get out.
You were
Get
just
out.
saying.
God, you're adding to the ugly, nerd.
I know.
He said, I would take a Michael Cole championship run over a boring Randy run.
Well, yeah.
You think Finn Heyman segment, oh, for sure, is a tease to Brock Finn, or do you think it's just a tease till we get some? No, I think Finn Brock is definitely happening.
How do you think that's going to go? Do you think it'll be a good match you'd want to watch?
Yes, I'm all in on it. I am all in because it needs to be Demon Finn. I hope it's Demon Finn.
Ooh.
And, Demon Finn has lost before. Wasn't it KO or was it Joe? It was one of the two that beat him.
I think it was Joe.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
That beat Demon Finn. But still. He said, even Mitch the Potted Plant championship run.
Mitch,
boom.
Mitch.
Real quick, before I forget this Randy thing, I've been trying to spit it out. So, Randy, a few weeks ago, went on this... He didn't go on a rant. He retweeted something about indie wrestling. He wasn't wrong. A lot of indie wrestling is... have you seen that? Did you see his tweet?
Rotten spot monkeys.
Did you see the... No, okay, let me...
I've seen a lot of the coverage.
Okay, so basically, Randy just retweeted what a fan was talking about the indies and how, every indie match is like flip, no sell, flip, no sell, this is awesome, fight forever, flip, no. Or dive, and just it goes at the end, they both shake hands and put each other over. It's just he's not wrong. A lot of the matches are like that, but they are awesome. So he was talking about, it's sad that people got to do all these dives just to get over. And then Bully Ray responded, and Bully Ray's just, he's just ignorant. And he put a picture of himself diving off the top rope onto a bunch of guys. And then Randy hit him with he goes, I understand young guys doing it to get attention. He goes, but old vets doing it is just embarrassing. Yeah, so... And so then Bully was like, Randy, my tweet had nothing to do with you. It's like, yeah, whatever. So, is this it? If this isn't it, we're... Okay, let me see. So Randy, he retweeted a tweet that says, every indie match now, handshake, drawn out move exchange, this is awesome chant, strike, exchange, dive, no sell indie strong style, dive, more strikes, no sells, dive, flippy floppy sequence, dive, hit everyone with each other's finisher, then Humpty Dumpty, we all fall down. Fight forever chant, rinse and repeat until every move is useless and means nothing. Dive, take unsafe shot that looks like shit and hurt like hell, then roll up finish. Handshake and hug after match, everyone's hand raised, all these guys chant. Go home and type on social media thanking your opponents and the company for the match and telling others they should book these guys. ... Dive. So, he's not wrong. That's really what happens at indie matches.
And let's consider the source. This is a third-generation superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Grew up in the business. He grew up in a time where, his dad, his grandfather, the psychology was completely different.
Handed everything to him or not?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
You don't
I think that he was handed everything and he failed, and he had to come back, and then he got over.
Okay,
That's
fair.
stable. That's stable one.
For sure.
What was it called? Legends or
Legacy.
The Legacy. Well, I mean, he was in the Evolution too.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I'm talking from the beginning. They like when they brought him out. This is the blue chip 3rd generation superstar, and he failed, fell flat like fucking Rock did.
Right.
And he had to earn it. Like he did. He just had to earn it. Like they tried to give it to him.
Right.
And the crowd was not having it.
My favorite Randy ever was Legend Killer. That was my favorite Randy.
That was a great run.
So I get he got a lot of backlash from this. And people were just like, sorry Randy, we don't just do freaking chin locks, drop,
It's not. You
rope,
can say there are a lot of matches that are that way, but not all the matches.
Right, rope
not
drop
every
DDTs and
show.
RKOs.
Yeah.
So brings me to my original point.
Although I see a lot of rope drop DDTs and RKOs and indies.
Yeah. Well, so the point is that on Thursday they had AAW had a special Thursday night show, and there was this sequence where there was literally about 12 to 15 over the top dives like in a row. Like it was like a 6-man tag. And it was just like literally like dude flies over the rope, one guy comes back in, flies on top of it, like.
Oh my god!
And so like everyone
that
was
is hilarious.
Yeah, so everybody started chanting dive, 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 and then a fuck you Randy's chant started out. And then the best part was at the end there was Leo Rush and Myron Reed, I think the guy's name was. So they got the last dive in, and right before they dove, they just stood in the middle of the ring, looked at each other, and went, ah.
Actually, at Wrestling Circus, during the main event, it was a 3-on-3, and don't ask me all the guys.
Lucha Bros?
Not the Lucha guy.
It was
Bros and Juventud.
Yeah, Juventud and Lucha Bros.
Rod Strickland.
And it was
that's right.
Shane Strickland
Jimmy
and
Havoc.
Mr. 450.
Yep.
And Sammy Guerra, I think his name is.
Yeah.
They went up on the top rope.
Yeah.
And it looked like they were gonna do a triple dive. Kind of like from that old WCW movie, the Ready to Rumble.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. And then they went, and they dropped down 3 RKOs.
Yes.
And then they just stood in the ring.
That's awesome.
All 3 of them.
Fuck yeah. I love it. And that's what people are saying, like, I can't wait till everyone just starts doing RKOs in every match.
But you know what? Honestly, you saw a lot of RKOs anyways.
Yeah.
Justin said still would like to see Brock versus Samoa Joe.
Mm-hmm.
That has to happen.
That's just a hoss fight.
Why isn't that the next thing?
I don't
what
know.
are they doing with Joe?
Protecting him.
From what?
They're
WWE booking. I think they're just not booking him, so they don't have to book him to lose.
Probably right.
I mean, if I'm being a mark, let me know. But I think Joe's a monster, and he can go toe to toe with anybody.
Anyone. He's proven it. He has absolutely proven it.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Like, as much as I would love KO Brock Lesnar, I want a Joe Lesnar even more.
I want it, but I would like the indie KO, not the WWE KO.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, now.
You're not gonna get that.
No, I know, but that's what I would want.
Well, I think that's another reason Nakamura has kind of fallen a little flat. To us, we know him, we love him, but apparently there is a really big crowd that does not watch NXT.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
And that's why he's now going by the Artist, which I fucking die every time they call him the Artist.
And
the rock star.
Look, and there are people that we're wrestling marks.
Yeah.
So like I started watching New Japan.
Yeah.
Because I heard about Nakamura, and I was like, I gotta check this fucking guy out. So I started watching New Japan.
And when you saw him?
And I saw him, and I was like, this guy's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And so when he came to NXT, I already knew who he was.
Right.
And was like, it blew my mind that he was there, and it blows my mind that he's on the main roster now. But
agreed.
The booking is bad. And
the main roster booking is bad.
Yeah, the main roster booking is bad. Although, side note, what's happening with Sammy right now? Oh, I love it. Sammy's actually getting some wins.
Oh, yeah. How about it?
Jeez, I had to stop and think who you were talking about. I was like, wait, Sammy Callahan?
Sammy Guerrero.
Callahan.
I swear to God, I thought for a second, too. I was like, what's Sammy? But,
Sami Zayn. But, no, like, that was the wrong match. That Ziggler-Nakamura was just the wrong match.
Oh, strange, I just said it. He goes, that Nakamura-Ziggler match sucked. Woof.
Honestly, do you want to tear the roof off the building? I know we're going to get it eventually.
It's
AJ
coming.
Nakamura.
Oh, man, stop it.
That should have been it.
Oh,
that should have been it.
Not yet.
I'm just saying, if you want to introduce him to the people in the States that have never seen him, you let those guys just rip the fucking ring apart.
It doesn't seem that booking seems to care about that.
No. They like the slow burn on their guys. They love that slow burn. So Fish says, I can't stand what they're doing Nakamura and Samoa Joe. Booking on those two are awful. I agree. Which is crazy because, for those of us who watch Nakamura in New Japan, that's where we fell in love with him. And then he continued to be himself, New Japan Nakamura, in NXT, I believe. They changed his music, which I think at this point now it's been great for him.
Mm-hmm.
And he still was himself. But once he came up to the main roster, woof. This rock star shit and this artist, because Vince doesn't think that people understand what the King of Strong Style is, like, no, bitch, he's the King of Strong Style.
Well, but that's the other thing, and I was thinking about this myself. It's strong style. And WWE does not work a strong style.
Right.
They don't want to see him work the way he worked in New Japan,
right.
And that's what made him so fucking awesome.
I agree.
But a lot of the indie guys that they have now, that is exactly what made them awesome.
Yeah. And that's exactly what it is. I mean, KO has definitely evolved to who he is. He's adapted. Yeah, He's adapted to the WWE style.
Daniel Bryan had to do it. CM Punk had to do it.
I mean, they all have to do it eventually.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it is for the longevity of their careers and the safety. I mean, you wouldn't want to see a guy like AJ Styles right now. He's what, 40, 42, something like that? You wouldn't want him having ladder wars every night,
Right.
No, but you're still doing freaking crazy shit with the Hardys.
That's true. They're not
Justin wanted to know if we watched the main event of Takeover, Tyler Bate versus Pete Dunne. We did. We were there, Justin.
We were there, buddy. We were there live. It was a fantastic match. You know what? I was a little proud of that. One, no CM Punk chants.
Oh, we killed those.
And once they started, we booed the shit out of it. So that came out really quick. I don't even think they made the.
I didn't hear anything.
They didn't even go onto the network.
No, because it would start. We were like, no.
And some people were like, wait, what? Stopped beach balls from taking away from the show. I had a conversation with. Yeah, I had a conversation with some people online, as you know, talking about. They're like, oh, it's just fun, and it wasn't on during the show. I was like, but if it wouldn't have been stopped, that would have continued, and I guarantee you, that would have ruined the Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne match.
Yes,
because people would have thought, oh, it's the UK match. We can do Beach Ball Mania during that.
Screw that. That's so disrespectful.
I agree. People think it's
you're
just
going
fun.
out there to support and watch and have fun, and you're going to do something like that.
But besides those two things, I loved that we started a UK chant. That's just so anti-ugly American. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
How cool must it have been for the UK to be like, are they chanting UK?
That was awesome.
It was like I get Packers is like, why? I don't get it. But I just think it's cool.
You got two wrestlers from the UK.
Yeah, they're two wrestlers from the UK. They're wrestling for the UK title. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was cool, and it was so against the ugly American stereotype, that we only care about ourselves.
America.
It's like America. Shut chanting. Build the wall. Build the.
What I like about that match, I mean, it was really cool. While you guys were there.
You liked your legs, didn't you?
Wow, that guy has legs.
And he hit me with Siri right now is probably telling the kids, well, see, there's strength in the legs. strength in the legs.
Okay, so close.
Yes.
We're watching it, so it's my nephews, my niece, and my brother who are barely watching anything. They're still running around. They're whatever. They watched that match.
Yeah?
Because they were like, wait, what? They're like, oh my god. And I was like, yes. That was awesome.
Oh, thanks, man. The Stranger says school microphones. These are nerds. They came with the loot crate? The loot crate.
Yeah, the slam crate.
Oh, slam crate. Hold on, let me see. I think I missed a few things, so my Facebook wasn't refreshing. I can't stand. Okay, blah, blah, blah. You see, they are going where Enzo got attacked. Oh, I think that's Cass attacked Enzo.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's...
Either that or the revival, but
It finally happened.
I want to put some money on Cass. Fish says he got me into New Japan, and let's face it, I'm an old TNA. Wait, you like TNA? Nobody would have ever known.
But do you like Impact?
So I want to see TNA Originals dominate. I get you. Bullshit. Sheamus injures more people working a WWE style than strong style. Sheamus does fuck up a few people. Hey, Sheamus ended Daniel Bryan's career.
He's a stiff worker.
God damn it, Sheamus ended Daniel Bryan's career. Okay, so we haven't really talked about it yet. One NXT Takeover shout outs to our girl Heidi Lovelace. Ruby Riott. So cool.
That was fun.
When she came out, I hit nerd with the old Rock goosebumps, because I legit had goosebumps for her. Like, I don't know her personally, but we saw her every month, and it was just like...
Takeover was AAW light.
Yeah.
Like, it was like a bunch... It was like AAW superstars on Takeover.
It was fantastic. Ruby didn't get it done, but she's not done.
No.
It was a good match for her.
It was a good match. It was a good showing for all of them. So cool. And then the coup de grace was a little heel turn by the Psycho Killer.
I was not happy.
The Sicilian psychopath is back.
You know, I left there with a bad taste in my mouth, but I understand it.
For sure.
I understand it.
Dude, the way they did it on the network, fantastic. It was set up like you said. You didn't watch it yet, right? So it was like set up like a goodbye, like you know how when Nakamura leaves, they stand there, people leave and they give him the goodbye and all that stuff. It was about to like fade out, and that's when the heel turn happened. Like they had the logo on the bottom, like the copyrights and all that. That was really well done.
Well, from my understanding is they're headed to the main roster. And they want to have them be singles competitors.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
And I actually saw, I don't know, this is speculative. Ciampa posted a picture of an empty room, like.
Oh yeah.
And it was just like
they moved out or whatever.
No, it was like his apartment. It was an empty room, and it was just like this has been home or something like that. And he's like saying goodbye. So I'm wondering, because I know that typically guys from NXT. The guys and girls in NXT, they live down in Orlando, so they can be at the Performance Center. I'm wondering because I think actually they're required to. Because actually, I know they are, actually, now that I think about it. There was an interview with Kevin Owens when he was doing NXT. They are required to live in that area.
Okay.
And the first thing when Triple H told him you're going to the main roster, the first thing he asked him was, can I move back to Canada?
Oh, no shit. Awesome. Strange Dev hits us with a Ruby. Looks like a squirrel in Ice Age. That's effed up, but I mean...
That's not nice.
That's our girl, okay? You better play nice.
Because you know what? Hank's going to hit you with it. Ruby Riott is Hank's Bay of the Week!
Boom, you're welcome.
That's right.
It's done.
That's... Right here's
I didn't really prepare.
He wants to have her baby.
Spoiler alert, I didn't prepare for the show. Stop me if you ever heard that one. Then he also, I didn't hear this. Did you hear this thing though? Strange Eye says he heard Tommaso needs surgery.
I read something, yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, on his ankle.
Really? I didn't know. I know he got hurt.
Justin, you, without a doubt, you need to go back, watch Takeover. Check out. If there's only one match you're going to watch, go back and watch Master Bates and Pete Dunne.
Speaking of Bates and Dunne, I saw them and I dabbed up with them at the previous night at AAW. Oh, no, at Freelance. They were there at the Berwyn's Eagle Club. I was like, holy
with
shit.
one Mr.
Gabe Sapolsky. Regal was not there.
Regal wasn't there?
No, I was told Regal was there, but not.
They lied to your ass.
Yeah, so once my buddy Hector, who I just know from shows, He tweeted out, he's like, yo, Dunn, Bates, Regal, and Sapolsky are here. I was like, holy shit. Then I saw, like, I was sitting on the edge, and then I just see these two guys, like, walking during the match, and they got their hoods on. And it was Bates and Dunn. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I don't want to make a big deal. I don't want to mark out. I was like, yo, what up, guys? I just kind of gave them a little dab, and they were kind of just like, oh, okay. Like, low key. I was like, dope. So, I'm now British. I'm now the UK. Yeah, I heard him getting hurt. Hold on, let's see. Okay, my bad. Let's, so, Showtime says, yeah, him getting hurt is the reason the Hardys versus Sheamus. For what I heard, the reason there's not a ladder match is because they had just done one, so they didn't want to go back to back.
Yeah, that would be stupid.
Tag team ladder matches. Which, honestly, right before Hardy said it, I was like, they're gonna do a ladder match. I was like, that's what they're known for. I dig the cage.
I thought it was gonna be TLC.
Okay, I mean, I either way, I dig it, but it still would have been a ladder match.
I'll take another swanton off the top of the steel cage from Jeff.
Yeah,
God,
I mean, you know it's happening. Without a doubt, that's happening. 100%. I'm calling that spot right now.
No doubt. I'd put money on it.
You know what's going to happen? They're going to be, like, on the verge of winning, and Jeff's going to go...
Yeah.
Swanton off the top of the cage. Guaranteed.
Yeah. Strange Eye says it's weird watching Dunn and fight Bate because they're in a 3-man tag, Mustache Mountain, that they're called with Trent Seven, British Strong Style. Aren't they called Mustache Mountain, or is that a different one? I think that's
where they always book him
Trent
from.
Seven is from Mustache Mountain. They would Mustache Mountain.
Oh, that's where
he's from. He's from Mustache
Oh, really?
Mountain.
I thought that was their group name.
I find it funny that they all kind of do this because
they rolled
Trent Seven was the first one that when they had the tournament.
The late laugh, I like it. Strange Jeff needs to find that. He said they had an awesome match versus the Elite. Was that a progress? That's hey man, link us. Send us a link, brother.
Justin says, so if Finn faces Brock, will Miz and Seth go back to being contenders for the IC title?
Miz and Seth. I don't want to. I don't like Seth as the IC.
Can I hit you with something?
Hey man, hit me with it, though.
Weeks ago, it was reported that Maria Kanellis and her husband, Michael Bennett, right?
they're coming
to the WWE.
Correct.
How would you feel about them feuding with the Miz and Maurice?
I'd like it.
We're talking about, I think that's perfect for. I don't know if Maurice is down for more in-ring work, but
I'm with it.
Yeah, I think I look for that, and from what I'm hearing, like, it was actually supposed to happen last week that they were supposed to, and it got pushed back. So within the next couple of weeks, they'll be debuting on. Not sure if it. I mean, I'm speculating that it's gonna be Raw.
Dope.
But maybe it's SmackDown. I don't know.
Showtime says they're saying that they're gonna turn Ambrose heel to feud with Seth.
Do they need to do that? What is Seth right now? Is he face or heel?
Seth is a face.
He's a face?
He's a face right
definitely
now.
a face. Seth is definitely full on face.
But why turn Ambrose heel when we already know Seth is a really good heel?
Because of the direction they want to go with Seth right now.
Well, they probably
is what? What is it?
Who's the top babyface on Raw?
Excuse me.
Who would you think is the top? Would you say Finn? Is he the top babyface on Raw right now?
By default, I would say yes. Yeah.
So then your second babyface would be what?
No.
Roman? Go ahead.
Roman's your top face.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess just because
it makes me laugh.
He says, I like the Miz, great heel, deserves more credit. Oh, Fish, I mean, I know you're a work censor and you're watching us, but I mean, we say this constantly. Like, the Miz is a top guy. He's a natural heel.
Yes.
And like Ambrose, I say it often, like Ambrose said on Talking Smack, let's not pretend like he has not created a Hall of Fame career for himself.
Yeah.
I mean, The Miz is probably better than some of those 80s, 90s IC champs that we grew up idolizing. Like, he's better than Martel. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt he's better than Martel. I mean, there's stretches of other people, but like, I put him up there with all those great IC champions.
I heard a comparison today that blew me away. I was listening to JR's podcast, and he had Michael Johnson from the PW Torch, I think.
Yeah.
One of those. I'm pretty sure it's PW Torch.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about Sami, and how surprised they were that Sami Zayn, yeah. How surprised they were that he went over on Backlash. Now he's got 2 in a row with the win on Raw. They didn't really talk about that. The comparison was made, and JR concurred, which I was like, I never really thought of it that way. Steamboat.
Oh.
They said that his work now in WWE is very much the way he's a baby.
Yeah.
And takes a beating, but just brings back to his comeback is amazing.
Yeah.
Like he works the way Steamboat at the top of his career worked.
Okay.
And I'm like, I've not been shy about one of my favorite matches of all time, Steamboat and Macho Man.
Right.
Maybe that's why I like Sami Zayn so much.
that could be it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Zayn, I mean, I like Sami Zayn. I don't know if you've ever heard me talk about him.
Yeah. There happens to be a pay-per-view coming up.
Great Balls Fighter?
Money in the Bank.
Oh, Money in the Bank.
Have you heard about this thing?
I heard about it.
Did you hear about the people that are going to be in it?
Hit me with it.
We got AJ Styles.
Alright.
You got Corbin.
Oh, okay.
You got Dolph Ziggler.
Alright.
You got Shinsuke Nakamura.
My man, the artist.
Who did I leave out? Who did I leave out for this last
Sami
match?
Sami
Zayn
Kevin
and Owens!
Let's go.
As soon as Kevin Owens came out, and they're like, wait a minute, you're not in this match. And then he's like, but I need to be in it. And they're like, oh, okay. I was like, Henry's going to love this.
You guys have been on for almost an hour, and you haven't talked about the most devastating thing that happened.
Okay, it's on the top of my list. I did not want to bring it up, just for the pure fact that I know how disheartening it is for you. But let's talk about it right now.
We gotta work through it.
WWE, let me tell you something.
I love it.
Once in a lifetime, do 2 competitors from such different backgrounds come together to form a perfect union. Unity. And the Golden Truth was one of those once in a lifetime opportunities. And the fact that you decided to have the Golden Truth break up, there's only one word to describe it. And Miz says it a lot. It was awesome!
Swerve. I didn't see that one coming.
Sorry, intern. Because you know what?
We got Goldie back.
We got Goldie back to his
Gold Dust
ways.
But for how long?
Who cares?
What?
I'm all in.
No. Dude, he's gonna come out 2-3 times and never see either of those 2 ever again.
But if they have one last great feud, like send-off, how cool is that?
How many send-offs is this guy gonna get?
Too many.
Never enough.
Justin, thank you for bringing that up. There's rumor of it's not official yet, but a women's Money in the Bank.
Yeah, that's so next week. So hopefully, this is the script I sent in. They have the number 1 contender match next week, right? Who's in it? I don't know. There's a number one contender match. Maybe it's a Battle Royal or something.
Becky Lynch.
He did shatter little Jimmy.
Shatter little Jimmy.
Little Jimmy's been dead for years.
No man, why doesn't my Facebook?
You haven't seen it.
I want AJ to win it and have a P1 logo brief. That would be cool. This awesome of the week, Shatter little Jimmy's dreams. But what were we just talking about? Jeez, my sometimers.
No, the girls in the match.
Oh, okay. See, got sometimers also. I think someone's gonna interfere, or it's gonna be a weird ending to the number 1 contender, and Shane O'Mac's gonna come on and be like, "You're all in the First time ever.
That's how it happens.
I think that's how.
That's how your script was written.
Yeah. So.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Also in women's news.
Women's news.
Wow.
Oh, is that
sorry?
Women? Wow. Is that where you're at? Jeez, show some respect.
I like nude women.
Just because you said it's so cute, I'll let it go.
Thank you. I really appreciate the name of the women's tournament. The Mae Young Classic.
For sure.
Is awesome.
People were upset it's not the Moolah.
I applaud. No, I mean, no problem here.
No problems. It says Strange Eyes holding out on the nudes. It says holding out on the nudes. I'm not gonna pretend like I know the history of the complete history of Moolah and May, by no means. But a lot of people from like respected people that I've read stuff from, they're talking about like they made the right call in calling it the Mae Young Classic, because Moolah was just the bigger name, but like May was the workhorse. She was the one that cared about the locker room. Like she cared about all the girls. Like apparently Moolah really wasn't a friendly person backstage. Like she was like a lot of people say she was kind of a bitch.
I mean, in our era, Mae Young was revered by her contemporaries.
I don't know if you're being trolled right now, or if this is legit. But Cody, aka Showtime, says, "Did you hear Lita may be wrestling in the Mae Young Classic?" I really don't know if that's a troll or if that's the legit news. He doesn't know how to act. You broke him.
Look, when I had my conversation with Lita at C2E2, she mentioned that she's in great shape.
She looked like she was in great shape.
But she still isn't cleared to wrestle.
She still got a stiffy.
That neck is real. Yeah, she can't perform.
She got a lot.
That's right.
That's right. The trophy's gonna have her flashing her tits and birthing a hand.
Oh.
I wish. Dude, if that's so, let me buy one right now.
That was so horrible.
The stiffy
can we talk about
birthing the hand? That was horrible.
That was the worst.
Oh.
Let's not forget, that's Mark Henry's baby.
Yeah. Right.
Like, let's not forget.
And let's not forget the Mean Gene Okerlund and Mae Young stuff too. That was pretty.
Strange Eye says she's commentating for it.
I hear it's gonna be Rebay, and Jim Ross.
That'd be awesome.
Because I just read this week that Renee is gonna be at the commentary, and Jim Ross said on his podcast, and he may have said it.
I think he said it when we
did he say it on
last week.
Yeah, we were talking to him last week.
I
think he may have mentioned that he's gonna do the women's tournament as well. Continuing with the women's.
Yeah, I like it too. Showtime said maybe Lita will bring a walkie-talkie. What was it? Why isn't the hand black? Conspiracy.
It wasn't?
Maybe it was just the front of the hand. They said they're gonna have women refs and announcers. That'd be awesome. We're not having an earthquake, I promise. It's just every level. That's just what it looks like when I have a little vertical spell, right, guys?
I was trying to put this and I shook it.
I get you.
Continuing with the women's conversation.
What was the hamburger helper hand?
How ridiculous is the kendo stick on a pole match for Bayley?
Oh yeah, I'm so checked out of that match. I don't even care.
It's so stupid. I'm sorry. It's
dumb.
Yeah, I don't care for it. And Bayley, you can't get extreme.
Cero Caros. All right. Didn't even play that one.
Cheer this guy. Cheer this guy. Cheer this guy. Cheer this guy.
Talk forever.
All right, I'm out. Good night, guys. I'm out. I peaked.
All right, Nick C wants to know who we think is going to win Money in the Bank.
I would love to see AJ win it.
That was my call.
Just to add like that notch to his belt of things he's accomplished in WWE. I'm afraid Corbin may get a shot. I know. I love when she strokes the kendo stick. Who's stroking kendo sticks?
Bliss.
I need to go back and watch Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Great GIF.
You know what? Like
Showtime picks Nakamura.
See, I was like, oh, I could see Nakamura winning, but why?
Mm-mm.
Like, I don't think it's the right move. They need to, like, build him up from the ground up again. Like, really,
Listen, brother, this is how you gotta plan it. Keep Nakamura and AJ away from each other for a while. Let AJ get another run at the title. Give me AJ Nakamura at WrestleMania.
Or SummerSlam.
No.
Not this SummerSlam. I'm not talking about this SummerSlam.
No, okay.
I'm saying, like, next year's SummerSlam.
Okay, I can't wait that long. What? Let's get to at WrestleMania.
Worst winner? Ziggler. He's got no business winning it.
No,
Poor Dolph.
Yes.
My God.
World-class talent.
Yes,
right? Am I right?
Love the guy, but there ain't gonna do anything good.
They've dropped the ball on him so many times that they've made it nearly impossible for the crowd to even care. And it's not because he's a heel, I don't care. No. It's just because I know they're never going to let him run with the ball that I don't care. Like, and it's a shame because he's fucking awesome.
Yep, I agree.
It looks like recently when someone jobs to someone, they get a belt on SmackDown. When Bray jobbing to belt Mahal, jobbing to belt, and I'll probably Corbin to belt. Hey, stop that. Stop it at that Corbin to belt.
Justin asks, what match would you all have booked for Bayley and Bliss, considering that it's Extreme Rules?
A lingerie match. No? Damn it. I meant a lounge match where they light each other on fire and they play smooth jazz. A lot.
Disgusting.
No, You're fucking disgusting. It's fucking awesome.
Look, I have the picture. It's my background.
I like it.
Ziggler
needs to go to New Japan. He would do well in New Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna throw a little New Japaner here, and I'm gonna give Pac a shout out on this because I don't want him to think that I'm stealing his. Yes, he said it first. So since we've been gone, I think the Bullet Club added a new member. They added Marty Scurll.
No, well, actually, we were live when it happened.
Good call. And here's where I quote Beardo / Pac. That the Bullet Club is not entering its NWO B players days.
With Scurll?
I love Scurll. Well, I don't want to say I love him. I like him a lot.
He's great.
But I don't know. I don't think he brings that star power that Adam Cole or maybe for the UK, which is great. But
Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, I think this is something that's going to elevate his character rather than
elevate the club.
Yes.
Do you realize, bringing it back to Adam Cole is 27 years old.
Come on. Is he? He's that young?
He's 27 years old.
Jesus Christ. Strange Life says the thickest buns match. Hey, I'm with that.
But no, in all honesty, what would you book as an Extreme Rules for Alexa Bliss and Bayley?
I guess I would like a submission match. But neither of them really wrestle have any submissions. Bayley's on the Ring of Saturns, right? Isn't that what she...
she's used the...
That was the Ring of Saturns that she used.
She's used the
guillotine.
Sure it is. To beat
Nia
Jax.
Yes, but that was Nia.
That was Nia. Which, by the way, what happened to Nia? She's supposed to be Alexa's shadow, and she wasn't even on Raw this week.
God damn it, Stranger, if I can't read that on air. That's disgusting.
Can I?
I'm not going to read that. Stranger, I said a razor tampon on a string match. That'd be disgusting for me to read. Disgusting. So I'm not going to.
I can't.
The one where they got one arm strapped to each other.
A bull roll match?
Yeah.
But
it's not really extreme, is it?
I mean, they would put that on an Extreme Rules, but it's kind of...
They could have even done, gone to cheap a table match.
Or a ladder match.
What about a regular, just like an old-fashioned hardcore match with the...
No DQ, false count anywhere type thing?
Yeah.
I'd be with that.
Yeah.
That's simple enough.
With plenty of garbage cans.
Mm-hmm. For sure. That would be a great spot. Mm-hmm. Put a garbage can on Alexa, drop the elbow.
Yeah.
What about an I Quit match or a Last Woman Standing?
That would have been dope. A Last Woman Standing match would have been really cool.
Yeah.
I could have totally got behind that.
Justin asked that question just so he could give us those great answers.
Yes.
And you know what, Justin? I appreciate it.
Hey, I think Showtime may have just solved that question. A walkie-talkie match with Hank on the other end. I'm with it.
First? What is that?
Either way, I win.
And you lose if you shit your pants.
That's something we're gonna have to go check. Puts the glove on.
I can see it.
Bring that booty over here, Missy. Sounded like a shark. What is
It's clean! We have a winner!
It's just glitter!
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm a visual person. I
No,
want to hear
it's
this.
just spray tan. It's just spray tan. See where our minds go?
Holy schmoly.
Yeah, you guys are disgusting.
They couldn't do a submission match because the cruiserweights are doing a submission match. Aries and
Neville?
Neville.
Again?
Awesome. No, it's a submission match at Extreme Rules.
Mae Young's son hand comes out to check. No, I come to check. I check. I'm the one who checks.
It was your hand.
Well, the hand comes out and then it peels
It's
back
attached
and
to
it's
you?
like, it was me all along!
God.
I'm with it. Book it.
Now I want to see this.
Book it, Dano. Me too. Me too.
He wants to live it.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? But
How about that weird table spot with AJ and KO at Backlash? That's how the match ended.
oh, I didn't watch the show. Oh yeah.
You didn't watch Backlash?
I did. I fell asleep, but I watched it
His
again.
foot got...
Yeah, his foot got stuck.
Caught in the table and then it was wrapped up in the wires and he couldn't.
It's cheap. It makes sense. It protects AJ.
It does.
It protects AJ and it gives KO the chance of like, I beat you already.
It was done really well. Like, I questioned whether or not that was an accident for the... Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
No, AJ's just that good.
The real star of Kevin Owens was on Talking Smack this week. Anybody watch it?
No.
I saw
Dude, he's so good.
I gotta watch that.
That was really uncomfortable.
But
That was
it was so
really,
fantastic.
really uncomfortable.
Like in a good way, right?
And Renee kept going like, every time, and then he just comes back.
He's like, what? He's coming back. He's coming back. So it was Renee and Peter Rosenberg out there. And so like KO just gets on there and he's just like, who are you? And he's like, well, it doesn't matter. You're the new guy. Shut up. He goes, Renee, you can answer the question. And like she's talking and he just gets sarcastic.
He's just like, I answered that question already.
Oh, he's adorable.
If you paid attention, Byron asked me that question.
Yeah.
Don't ask me something that's already been answered. And she's like, I just, maybe the sound was down or whatever. It's like, I don't care. Do your job better.
Oh my god.
So then he goes, new guy, you get a shot. Ask me a question. He goes, well, with all due respect, I think AJ Styles is the greatest talent on the planet.
Drops the mic,
he just
walks off, and Renee is like, every time and then he comes back, and she's like, here he comes.
It was so great. So go check it out if you haven't. Let's see. If the hand decides to wrestle, it would be so over. You know what? It would be. The hand would be so over. Like, what if one day the hand saves Mark Henry? That'd be awesome. Giovanni Aquino, what's up, buddy? Nice.
How you doing?
Welcome to WTAR.
You know what? Earlier I teased a soft, but
Glasses came off. Adjusting the hat.
let's get serious for a second here.
Like for real serious?
Let's
not.
get serious here.
Let's get dangerous.
What is the WWE doing, especially on the SmackDown brand,
Okay.
with the tag division?
Oh man, I'm with it.
Fuck that shit.
I'm with the fashion police.
Dude, I'm okay with them doing their sketches behind the scenes.
I want my day one to be H.
Don't bring a ridiculous costume to a match. That was stupid.
Okay, I give you that.
Don't bring a mop into the match and then he's then he takes off his janitor gear and he's got a granny costume underneath that. That was horrible.
Sure enough.
And for that, creative, you get one word. SAWFT. Soft.
Soft.
If those two break up, are we never gonna get that again?
What? Breezango?
The soft.
Who knows?
Cass and
Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe we'll get
Maybe.
Skywalker, Jack Talker. What's it called?
Jack Talker?
Yeah, Jack Talker, Jack Walker.
Nick C says SmackDown is just waiting for New Day to turn up. Justin says that was terrible.
Strange, I've just said the exact same thing. He said killing time for the New Day to come back.
That was...
What are they doing?
Awful.
Where is the New Day?
Well, Kofi was injured.
So he was legit injured, huh?
Yes.
Good old Kofi.
But why does that mean the other two can't be around?
Right. I mean, I'd like to see Big E go at it. Dude, Big E, if you don't follow Big E on Twitter, you should. He's really funny.
I actually don't.
Here,
give me my phone. Turn off that Facebook Live.
No, he, like, when that dude from, the band, Sex is on Fire, Kings of Leon, like, dear adults, stop watching wrestling.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Big E was like, nah, man, don't play with my money, something like that, or somebody, WWE Network tweeted out, like, it was Bo Dallas' birthday, and they're like, I'll look back, and it was Bo Dallas beating Big E for the NXT title, and Big E's like, yo, fam, delete this. Like, that was just really funny, and he was like, yo, fam, delete this. And then Matt Hardy got on there, and, like, he put the gif of the delete, and I think followed up, like, Big E followed up with, like, this is so obsolete or something like that. It was awesome.
Speaking of Matt Hardy and the broken Matt,
yes.
I don't think we're ever gonna see it in WWE.
No, me either.
I think WWE has no interest in it whatsoever.
Oh, that's the rumor, though. Did you see those leaks or whatever from?
I think that they need to let them go a little bit longer with the Hardy Boys, and then let it when the eventual lull happens. Hit him with
according to what I'm hearing, they have zero interest in the character, and like it's really.
Would you say they have Cero Keros?
We're already over that.
No, we're not. That was hilarious.
Listen to the intern. She knows.
You know, she betrays me every week.
I mean, dude, I can't turn this charm off. I'm just so hilarious.
I've known him longer. We're gonna go with that.
Jeez, damn. Shit, I'm out of here because there's about to be domestic. I am blah blah blah. I am out.
All right. I apologize.
Apologize. I apologize. Yes, I apologize. Anyway, you were saying something. I apologize. I think so. Somebody was talking.
Why are you putting me on point now? I don't know.
I hit you with you mean Cero Keros? But you were saying something beforehand.
Yeah, I wasn't I?
Wow.
Hank, make yourself a Cero Keros shirt. I mean, that is kind of like my thing in life.
Cero Keros.
Then when Carol dies on Walking Dead,
oh no!
Cero Carols.
No!
Gonna wait for that one.
What about Zero Darrows?
Oh, that's the actual comic book. Zero.
No, we were talking about the broken brilliance.
Yes.
And like TNA was like, or Impact, excuse me.
Yes, please.
Some of the people from Impact, there was some stuff released.
Yeah.
According to them, saying that they had conversations with WWE and WWE had no interest in it.
Right.
And whatever. And then Matt's wife, Reby, was like all over Twitter. Like, just wait, our lawyers are gonna tear you guys new assholes. Like,
do you think she's gonna become a detriment?
That already sounds like you should not be doing that.
Yeah.
That's already
She should just relax.
That's in bad form. Not to do that publicly like that.
She should just take care of King Maxwell.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure she does a lot more than that kind of a thing that's happening, but it's never a good idea to do that kind of stuff to threaten things like that on
social media.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you know, it's funny because like there were some sideways comments at our Ringside with JR show. Both Billy Corgan and Jeremy Borash.
Oh yeah.
Both kind of slipped in, like
some shots.
Like they had they had a little something to do with all of that.
Yeah, Billy definitely was talking a little. He had something to do with that broken universe.
So did Jeremy.
Did he? I may have checked out when JB was talking, but
I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah. I heard the league doesn't want to pay them anything at all and is just waiting for them to give up on it and then use the gimmick. Yeah, strange I said to previous Cero Caros. It's happening, people. It's happening. It's gaining steam. Intern laughed. She liked it. And it's official on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Delete Hank. Did you see all the new pops that are coming out? They have a little Jericho with the list.
I saw that. It was so cute.
I need it. I just picked up Mick Foley this week.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it's just
What's it look like? Is it like the manager kind of a thing?
No, it's just sweatpants.
Yeah, and the
flannel.
Cactus Jack flannel.
Oh, okay.
But those notes are great. They're not great. If they were smart, what I really need in a pop figure, because we tend to collect them. You know how they have the New Day 3-pack?
Mm-hmm.
I need a 3-pack Faces of Foley. Mankind,
That
Cactus
nice.
Jack,
So
Dude
cool.
Love.
Yes.
That would be good.
That'd be phenomenal.
Yeah.
A non-racist one.
That'd be great.
A non-racist one.
Oh, she's talking about my New Day that's not up there because it's so racist.
What do you mean?
I remember their faces.
The New Day one. Oh, you got one for the Slam Crate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember what yours looks like. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see this. Were they extra chocolatey? Damn, he even taking them out the box.
Yeah, really.
Such disrespect.
Dude, it's so racist.
Let me see.
Or maybe it's just us.
Maybe I'm just racist. And you know what? I'm opening it.
Damn, look who's joining us. Our boy Gilman from back in the day.
Oh, what up,
Is
Gilman?
that an OG right there? Good luck to your Cavs, Gilman. Whoa. Why are they so dark? What was that, Usain Bolt? Whoa.
You serious?
Tell me the faces on there are not like...
Bro, they're very Harambe.
They're just... I can't even display it.
It literally looks like there's blackface happening on
Yes.
This is what I'm
Yes.
talking about.
Yes.
That's how funny is that? Like, that's really shitty. Who made this?
It's a WWE
It's
exclusive.
a WWE product. Manufactured by WWE.
Personally made by Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Made in China.
Regina. What happened to Regulator?
Yeah, we haven't seen Regs in a while, but isn't that's really, really awful?
Gilman, what's up, buddy? Yeah, you got your Cavs. They got one coming in. He said Gilman said what happened to WTR and PS4. So we're no longer on Ustream because their code or whatever changed a while ago, and it wouldn't let us access people. So now we switch over to Twitch. We have a few people on Twitch. Nerd handles the Twitch. We're on Facebook Live as well. I have it running right here. So if you want, hey man, follow the page, like us. We're on here every Friday. Sometimes Saturday nights if we have wrestling shows to attend or something else.
Right.
But,
and I believe you can find us on Twitch on PlayStation.
Yeah, for sure.
Nick C says he has a lot of Dragon Ball Z pop vinyls, which intern would be very interested in.
How cool.
See, you can't actually see the pop vinyls, but I have a wall of them.
Do you want me to angle
over
the camera?
there. That's okay. You might
Appreciate that.
There's a lot of
Thanks, Gilman.
equipment there that we don't want to interfere with.
Speaking of
Or we might have to.
Speaking of little pops, email Nerd and Hank for booking info. My man, Strange Life knows what's up. Go Cavs! I hate the Warriors. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
as Bulls fans and Michael Jordan fans, we don't want to see LeBron get another ring.
Definitely don't. What was I gonna say? Oh, so went to AEW on Thursday. You know, we see Colt Cabana all the time.
Colt Cabana.
Always walk by the merch table and, you know, see if he's gonna be around or see if he's got new items. I actually purchased some Colt merch.
Was it a pin?
It was a pin.
From
I Heart Colt.
Oh, nice.
That was pretty cool. Pac said I better not wear that because apparently it's a gangster because it's a 6-sided star. I don't know. I ain't scared though. He said, well, be careful.
Oh, it's I Star of David Colt.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I have a pin like that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Well,
but I don't use it because it's gangster.
Obviously. And then Colt made his own little mini pop figure.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's a little bigger than the other ones and it's like softer, but it's legit just like one of those mini pop figures. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I was just like,
nice.
I need it. I was like, you know what, Colt's here. Here's my money.
You know, about time. Like, because every time I see Colt at the shows,
same stuff.
I look at his merch and I'm just like, I don't want any of that, but I want to support him.
Right.
So, you know, next time I see him, I'll probably buy that.
So we should probably stop going up to his merch table and be like, same old shit. Same old shit. Okay, what the fuck?
No. Same old Colt.
Thanks,
Gilman, I'm not really hating on the Cavs. Like, he goes, why not? It's honestly, I have no horse in the fight, but just to protect. Is that how it goes? No, it's no horse in the fight.
How many horse fights do you watch?
I love the horse fights.
It's a thing, guys. I'm from Ecuador, trust me. South America. It's more of a. I don't want LeBron getting closer to Jordan's ring counts.
You know. Yeah, I agree with you, but
horse fights.
I'm tired of the argument. Like,
I'm so over the freaking argument. It was on Sports Talk all freaking week.
Was it?
Oh, all over it.
There's always going to be that argument, and it's apples and oranges. It's just apples and oranges.
Apples and bananas.
And I'm gonna say, I'll say it again. It's LeBron standing on the shoulders of giants.
Say it with your chest. It happened.
One of the funniest things that was said at JR's ringside was something that Jeremy Borash said, and it was about his phone. And he lost his phone at the airport, and they looked at his call list to try to.
Oh yeah.
And it was, what was it? It was homicide, suicide. Oh, and
shit.
Oh, what's his name? Abyss?
Nope.
No.
It was a name with a number at the end of it.
Oh, it's a great story that I had right there.
I can't remember the name.
It happened. You should have been there.
Yeah, you all needed to be there.
Strange Life says I hate them both. Strange Life, not everyone can be the Kings, bro. You get it. Hey, at least you guys got Beast Mode. He went to the Raiders. Right? Marshawn Lynch went to the Raiders. It's not Rich Gannon.
Hey, at least we got Victor Cruz.
Salsa. Don't you wanna salsa? Don't you wanna salsa? Not Fanta, salsa. Anyway, yeah, I feel you. Bill Russell, 12 rings. It happens. So yeah, nobody will. That's what Gilman says. Man, you know what would complete the show? If Al Dickey found us and just joined us straight from jail. But they probably revoked his freaking internet privileges. Like, that's it, Diggy. Hey, his name is Trubisky, alright? He goes Turbinski 316.
Mitch Trubisky.
Let me talk about this Mitch Trubisky guy.
He's got such a great Chicago name. I'm just realizing that.
Oh, yeah.
You guys hear about this Mitch Trubisky?
You can just butcher his name.
Oh my God, that guy can throw the ball.
Hey, man.
Bears.
You gotta follow the process. Trust the process. Yeah, let's see. Victor Cruz. Oh, anyway, what else you got in your notes? I know you got a lot.
You know, but honestly, we covered my notes.
We did cover a lot. I saw a lot of bays in wrestling this week. I mean, I saw Candice LeBay. I saw Kylie Bay. Kylie Ray. No, I didn't.
Thunder Rosa?
Did I see Thunder Rosa? No, that was last night. I missed Thunder Rosa.
With the girl that
your
looked like
boys
Luperca.
got to hang out with her.
They did.
with another girl that looked like La Parka.
No, that was
Leva
at Wrestle
Bates.
Circus.
Was it?
That was tonight.
I missed that.
That was
part.
Blue Pants. She came out as La Parka.
No way.
That was Blue Pants?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
What?
So-
I did not know that.
Apparently, that's her thing. She comes out like dressed as.
Dressed as
She cosplays, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how cool is that? She came out.
Very,
She was Leva Parka.
very cute.
Yeah,
There was a great
I was
picture
sold.
with them too.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw Joey Ryan last week. That's sleazeball. So even Beardo, once again talking about Beardo here. Very Beardo heavy show.
It is.
You know,
We love Beardo.
hey, you know, he's alright. He's got that love.
Where's my action figures?
Yes, son of a bitch. Something off. So you know,
Joey Ryan.
Joey Ryan,
Penis.
Joey Ryan's penis. You know, he's always trying to get people to touch it, and GPA, like, I guess maybe refused to touch his penis or something.
How dare you?
You know, because he
What, you're too good to touch Joey Ryan's penis?
can carry Ali's belt, but you can't touch Joey Ryan's penis.
Ridiculous.
God damn it.
Emphasis on the dick.
So, I'm telling you, when Joey Ryan's penis just stares at you, it stares at you because that thing looks at you. It's weird. It's
Wait.
it's the King of Dong style.
He pulled it out for serious.
No, he did not pull it out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, no,
It,
no.
Oh, then wait,
it
what's
stares
going
at you
on?
through the trunks.
It just
Okay.
stares at you. It's
Gotcha.
got this magnetism. So, we know, Pac, a man's man, manly. So GPA wouldn't touch his penis, and Pac's like, fuck it! I'll touch Ryan's penis! He just stands up and yells. It's just like, what? He's like, I'll touch it! Like,
Okay.
yeah. So, you know, that's just, we're talking about the magnetism of the King of
that
Dong
happened.
style.
That happened.
That happened.
Did you see the Joey Ryan match at Wrestle Circus?
No. I
he
caught the front of it versus the boys.
He wrestled the boys.
Defended all three of his titles.
Yes, defended all three of his titles, wrestled the boys, and what's the move? The Canadian
Destroyer?
Yes.
That's the new super kick, by the way. Everyone fucking does
Everybody. Oh, there was a series of them in the main event,
it. I believe it.
and frickin' Penta
Yeah.
did it on the frickin'
Apron?
on the apron,
Yeah.
which you know
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was,
is the hardest part of the ring.
Holy shit.
I thought he was dead.
He
He went
just-
straight down
Dude,
like a
what was
rock and
his-
didn't move.
What's his name?
I don't.
Strickland?
Strickland.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just straight up like it hit and he dropped like he was
Oh.
just like dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know when that happened, but the Canadian Destroyers have become the new super kick. Everyone's doing it.
I know when it happened. I could tell you who made it happen.
Fucking Petey Williams and fucking 99?
No,
Who?
John Cena.
I think so?
I absolutely do.
Hey, you're probably not wrong.
He busted those out not that long ago,
You're right.
and all of a sudden we start seeing them more frequently.
Good call. I didn't even think about that.
I'm just saying.
John Cena, the trendsetter.
But he made the boys do one to themselves because one of the boys was holding onto his cock, and he's like, "Ugh," and that's how he beat them. He pinned both of them.
That's awesome. That's great. That's fucking sleazeball. I bought a Joey Ryan pin.
Joey Ryan's awesome.
Yeah, it's just him sucking on a lollipop. It's amazing. It's like hot.
I told you I was watching a video of him wrestling Jade from Impact,
Yeah.
and he sold his lollipop for $100.
Holy shit. For $100?
$100.
Yeah, that's good money.
He was auctioning it off, and somebody in the crowd paid him $100.
That's like 5 shirts of merch.
And he was going like this to the guy, and the guy's like, "Don't fuck me, man! Don't fuck me!" It's like,
Oh,
It
jeez.
was so weird.
That's
was
weird.
so weird.
So the guy really wanted the lollipop.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, he gave it to him.
And the birthday boy at Wrestle Circus got it. There was a guy in the crowd who's.
I saw that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's really weird. I don't know if I can accept a lollipop that's been in a man's pubis area.
Yeah. I hope
It's hard
that.
enough that it's the fact that it was in his mouth and in his shirt.
I hope
No.
that he's got
Oh,
like
I'm
public
sure he does.
like a pouch in there or something.
No, usually they have like a tight
Or
briefs
like a
and then
lining.
their briefs.
Or maybe he's got a little creature that when he puts in there,
Did you see the?
maybe that's why it's so big.
Oh no.
It's a house elf. Did you see Joey Ryan? God damn it.
Right.
Joey Ryan versus Tommy Dreamer.
No.
House of Hardcore.
God, that's gotta be a sloppy slob
Dude,
match.
Joey Ryan came to the ring with a bat
Oh.
that had gummy worms and gummy bears
Oh,
all
jeez.
around it.
That's terrible.
And like at one point, there was a whole bag of blow pops, and Tommy Dreamer was just like rubbing them on himself and sticking them in Joey Ryan.
my
He had
God.
like 5 in his mouth at one time.
Oh, disgusting.
And then Tommy Dreamer got a hold of the bat, and he's like, he bit some off. He's like,
Holy shit.
he's like, pretty good. That was a funny match.
That's awesome. No, Joey Ryan, you know, he's doing good lucha things. He's
Like,
entertaining.
he's a novelty act, but the novelty is that he's actually a good wrestler.
Yeah.
Like he's a talented wrestler, but he's got that gimmick that's really working for him.
Yeah. You know who's a talented wrestler I saw this week also? First
Okay.
Indies match, Jack Swagger. Well, the world champion formerly known as Jack Swagger.
Is that what he's being referred to?
Well, so he's booked as the formerly known as Jack Swagger, but then when he got out there, he got into the girl's ear. He's like, oh, "I'm sorry." He'd like to be referred to as the former world champion, formerly known as Jack Swagger.
Oh God.
He fought Michael Elgin.
Nice.
Big Mike put on a good show. I mean, obviously, Big Mike, what we've talked about, he's on a whole nother level.
A ho.
Um,
Nubba. Level.
and the cool thing about Big Mike's latest run is that he officially got named the #1 contender for Sammy's big effing belt at the next show.
Nice.
So we're gonna get a little
That'll be interesting.
Big Mike versus Sammy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Big Mike had a great match. I keep bringing it back to Wrestle Circus. He had a great match.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Versus what was that? Too Cold Scorpio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not Too Cold
Scorpio Sky, right?
Yeah. Too Cold Scorpio.
He fucking Big Mike did a Hurricane Rana.
Yeah.
I was just like, holy shit. Is there anything the guy can't do?
Nope.
He's ridiculous.
Yeah. He made the save. So OI4K came out and beat up Hoovy Juice, and they were taking his mask. Then Phoenix came out. Then they started beating up Phoenix. And they're gonna take his mask also. And then Big Mike made the save.
And so Sammy was like, you can't fuck with me.
Yeah. DJZ was in the background. I hit him with a you know, always good. I think I even said it at the Jim Ross show.
Was he there?
Yeah, he was in the back.
I told you!
Oh, they legit introduced them.
I know! And she's like, I don't think it's the same guy.
No, he's not wearing all his light stuff.
I told you.
Damn. Him, Jay Bradley, and I forget who else were there. 2 other guys. Indie guys. Yes. Peck.
And Miguel. And Esco.
Yeah. They were
Yeah,
there.
they were all there.
All them guys.
All them guys.
All them guys. All them guys. Yeah, it was a good Lucha week. I don't know what else you got.
What was
I
your
mean,
favorite?
let's put.
What was my favorite? Like show or
Match?
matches? You know, I plan on compiling a list and shock you guys with the list. I was like, at this point, I was gonna be like, well, but I fell asleep with Vintage Hank. But I mean, my favorite match of the week.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, favorite match of the week was definitely Bait versus Dunn.
Mm-hmm.
Probably no, my fault. Bait versus Dunn was definitely my favorite match. The NXT Tag Title ladder match was definitely second. Lee Dijak was third. So those are definitely my top 3 that I can think off the top of my head. Head. That sounded weird. Head. Fave spot too. Stranger says he saw that gummy bear. I saw quite a few different spots this week. Does any spot? I mean, I saw Keith Lee get thrown into the crowd. I had to help him up. No, did I help Keith Lee up? No, I helped AR Fox up last week.
I have something that.
Hit me with his O. Uh-oh.
I just remembered something.
Uh-oh.
I know that typically you only get one soft in a week.
Uh-oh. I feel like
Um,
this one's not going to go well for me for some
Is
reason.
AR Fox okay?
AR Fox
Oh.
is fine. I helped him up.
yeah, your boyfriend's fine. So, we mentioned we were at Backlash.
No?
We were not at Backlash, excuse me.
Correct.
We were at Takeover.
Sounds
Sorry.
like I wasn't.
Excuse me. It's late. We were at Takeover.
We were.
And there was a chant that was going on during the thank you for mentioning the tag match. The chant was, "Raise the belts!
Oh.
Raise the belts!
Yeah.
Raise the belts!"
I
I don't know if you can tell on television, watching it on the network,
That they were low?
the belts were like 10 foot in the air.
Yeah. You can tell that it wasn't.
And I don't know if you could hear the crowd, but there was a lot of raise the belts chants. And it didn't occur to us until the very end of the match. Well, what is it called? It's called the Collider. The power Collider.
Super Collider.
Super Collider.
Straight
The whole reason the belts were that low was so that DIY could be hanging from them, and the Authors of Pain could pick them up from there and do the Super Collider in the middle of the ring. I got one word for that fucking spot, and I'm gonna give it to you right now. It's fucking SAWFT. So soft. That was horrible. Absolutely freaking horrible.
That was bad. Throughout that whole time, like we're like, why is the thing so low?
Whole thing.
You scared Cassidy. He jumped out of bed.
Sorry, homie.
What the fuck, man?
But yeah, dude, the whole match, right? What? Like, is it broken? They can't raise it. Whatever. And for one stupid spot. For one spot, they had to struggle to make it look like climbing an 8-foot ladder, which basically meant going up 3 steps was difficult.
Yeah, DIY could have get it. I mean, Authors of Pain could have gotten it for like the 3rd step.
Yeah, there was a couple of times when it was very awkward on the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
When they were like,
They're
they were like pretending like they were really getting up there. And they're like they're already there, but they're gonna be like.
One of the Authors of Pain was always holding the ladder for the other.
Right.
I'm like, we were talking. We're like, are the commentators saying that the Authors of Pain have like really bad fear of heights? Because that's what it looked like.
Like that's their weakness, is they're afraid of heights.
DSB_IV, so DSB4 says, I didn't hear any of the raise the belt chants.
I know that name.
There was a ton of them.
DSB_IV. I feel like you follow me on Snapchat, perhaps? Or who are you? I know
Reveal yourself, sir.
I know that person.
Or madam.
I've seen the name before, not just from here. But anyway, awkward. Yes.
There's been a couple of times that I heard chants that I couldn't figure out what they were.
Yeah, I mean, that one was very, because, I mean, it was just ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous.
For sure.
I agree.
Trent, I don't know what other really spots I really, really enjoyed this week. I saw Lee give Dijak a powerbomb off the middle rope. That shit was crazy.
Can I
See what?
Yes.
No.
Private.
Why would you want to see my notes?
Private.
Because there was 2 betrayals, and I can't remember what the other one was.
2 betrayals.
Ciampa.
Other than that.
And Truth.
Oh, there was something else.
There was a 3rd betrayal?
There was something, and I can't recall. And I'm pretty sure you put it in your notes, and I don't remember. But anyway, continue.
To the notebook. 3rd betrayal?
Way to derail the ending of our show here.
I apologize. Is the ending?
Apologize?
But I'm still awake.
Because you don't have work tomorrow.
Right.
Apologize? Yeah, if you didn't watch it, go watch KO on that Talking Smack. That was fun. Hey, do you think we're going to get the Punjabi prison back?
Oh my god.
You guys could have just saw the face of the intern.
Oh, what's up? This is my boy's boy. It's Jose Skull Magidon. I don't know how to pronounce it on Twitter.
Skull Maginson or something like that. Okay, that's where I see you're on Twitter. That's where I get you from. That's why I seen your. Perfect.
If I'm not mistaken, I work with one of this guy's friends.
I work with this guy's boy.
I know this guy over here. He watches us. He watches us on the YouTube.
He's a good guy, that guy.
That's right.
Good guy.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. I don't know what we were just saying. Something about a turn, but I don't know any other.
Yeah, I don't remember any other turns. Turns of endearment.
Unless it happened on NXT.
No, because we saw.
Hideo Itami turned.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He went heel.
He did?
Yeah.
What, because he had a fight with Hero in the back?
Yeah.
Was he really a face?
Talk about how the mighty have fallen. That guy. Does anyone care about him anymore?
It's sad.
I was really hoping that he was gonna win the title.
No,
but
I was all about the gloriousness.
I was the only person.
You were.
There.
You were. The dude in front of me at Takeover was all about Bobby Roode. Like, he was a fireman, and he had, like, the biggest heart on for Roode.
He did. He did.
Loved him.
And he was like, and then like, I was gonna call him Kenta. Hideo started to do the glorious thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Don't you dare! Gimmick infringement! Gimmick infringement!"
He did not
It
like
was
that.
hilarious.
Yeah.
And then I told him, if you like gimmick infringement, then you should be talking to Bobby Roode about the fact that he stole Triple H and Ric Flair's gimmick. He's like, "But I love Ric Flair," and he turned around, he had a Ric Flair shirt on.
Or was there Charlotte Flair?
No, it was dirtiest player in the game.
That was a quality shirt. But anyway, hit him with his though. Denim.
All right, so guys, thanks for joining us on this Saturday evening night
Saturday night. I think we did all right.
to talk.
I liked it.
Hit us up next Friday night.
Yeah.
For episode 96.
It's happening.
Of Wrestling Talk and Randomness with your hosts Hank 312.
Hey man, follow me on Twitter. I need likes.
And Incidental Nerd.
Follow him too. We need
That's
likes.
how we can be found on Twitter.
Follow us.
Hank 312 Incidental Nerd.
Hank 312.
You can also email us at wrestlingtalkandrandomness@gmail.com.
He'll check them.
Yeah, I'll check it. Hit us up. Get us some bookings. Whatever you want to do. You got a wrestling event you need us to come and make it special? We're there for you.
It's happening.
You find us on Facebook at Wrestling Talk and Randomness.
The show.
And we're on the YouTubes at Wrestling Talk and Randomness as well.
Shit, yeah, we are. We're everywhere.
And, maybe
like
you find us on Twitch at WTAR. We're all over the place.
We're all over the place.
So,
we're big fans of ourselves. We love us.
Do you realize how special we think we are? So, until next time, you guys have a great week.
I had fun. I hope you did too.
I had a great time.
Hey man.
And, whenever we can hang out with our homies.
Hit me with it though.
Too sweet me.
Too squeak me.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Boom. Oh, I can never do that one.
All right. You guys have a great rest of your night.
We are a group.